You know, Jets fans, I'm not going to lie with you. When I heard that the Winnipeg Jets were going to be extending their qualifying offers to all their RFAs today, I wasn't bothered by this at all. I'm like, oh, that's good. I expect to see every RFA get an offer. You know why? Because we're the Winnipeg Jets. It's draft and develop. Use young talent to the best of your abilities and try to win with what you got. This isn't a free agency hotbed, so let me just make that clear that we know for a fact the Jets ain't going in on Wednesday trying to sign the biggest fish in the sea. We know that's not happening. So what happens? I see the first tweet from the Jets PR team. I'll pull it up for you to witness with me. Nothing bad about this, right? Nothing bad at all. Look right there. Winnipeg Jets have tendered qualifying offers to the following pending restricted free agents. Mason Appleton, you love to see it. Pierre-Luc Dubois, probably won't be here for long, but you still love to see it. Leon Gannock, David Gustafson, Jansen Harkins, Jonathan Kovacevic, Jeff Malott, and Christian Vesalainen. Oddly, even though he's gone off to Europe and probably won't ever be back, nonetheless, though, oh, that's not terrible. But wait a minute. Aren't we forgetting somebody? Aren't we forgetting somebody, ladies and gentlemen? This is a team. This is such a Jets move that it bothers me to my core. And you might be thinking, oh, look at him overreacting, blah blah blah. It's Evgeny Svechnikov. Blah, blah, blah. If you don't think losing Evgeny Svechnikov will hurt this team, you don't understand the Winnipeg Jets. You know why you don't understand the Winnipeg Jets? Because you clearly are drinking the syrup and you don't give a shit whether or not they finish dead last or first, because every season is a good season. This is pathetic by Cheveldayoff and the management team. You have coaching last year in Paul Maurice and Dave Lowry that don't give a shit about Evgeny Svechnikov, even though he has a career year. You go over to his analytics. He wasn't fantastic, don't get me wrong, but this is a guy that had no opportunity, injury problems everywhere he went in Detroit, never got full seasons, finally comes over to Winnipeg. What happens? He's given a look, and he puts up his best numbers in the NHL. 72 games played, 7 goals, 12 assists for 19 points, not to mention he had about 3 disallowed goals there from some bullshit calls, so it was even higher of a point total, over 20 points before the disallowed goals. Svechnikov had a great season this year, and this is also on the back of him coming off of games playing 4 minutes or less a night at times because the coaching staff didn't know what to do with him. This is supposed to be a new day and age for the Jets. They talk about Ville Heinola a lot. They talk about Dylan Samberg a lot. They talk about Perfetti. Svechnikov is 25. Never given a proper look, finally gets more than 21 games in an NHL season in 72, barely even plays for half of them, let me remind you, and he still puts up 19 points and let him walk for nothing while you have team control. Really? Like come on. Like, look at the cap friendly for next year. Look at that. We need forwards like Svechnikov. We need guys that have some skill that could be X factors that are more importantly going to be cheap. Do you know how valuable it is to have an Evgeny Svechnikov making about a $1 million contract, putting up 20 points potentially, maybe more? That is called a value contract, ladies and gentlemen. They don't grow on trees, especially when you're able to snatch one up from Stevie Y, letting him go for nothing. That's something he doesn't do very often. We know Svechnikov is good because we saw it this year. It was his first time ever playing with the NHL again. 72 games compared to the 21 he had before. And again, if I went and showed you his game logs, it's laughable how little this kid played. He's not a kid, he's older than me, but it feels like that because, again, he's barely played any games. And you're letting him walk for nothing. Why, oh God, are we keeping a guy like Jansen Harkins? A guy who does nothing. I see the puck die and the play die on Jansen Harkins' stick more than any other Jet, I feel like, in that bottom 6 role last year. Maybe other than Riley Nash, who played all but 12 games, I think, for the Jets at the start of the season. So, why? Why does this make sense? It doesn't make sense. It's as simple as that. Like, I'm not even going to go in depth about the other ones because, yeah, Appleton, I want him back. Pierre-Luc Dubois, obviously, you're going to do that. Leon, another prospect I like a lot. Gustafson, I like him a lot. Kovacevic, I like him a lot. Malott was one of our best players in the Moose. And Vesalainen, who the hell cares? Maybe he'll come back, maybe he won't, but at least Chevy wants to maintain team control. Why the hell don't you want to maintain team control for Svechnikov? Not to mention the fact that the other guy that we let go for nothing, Marcus Phillips, we traded Nelson Nogier for. So why did we even make that deal just to let Marcus Phillips go after, 12 games with the Manitoba Moose? Like, seriously? I'm sorry that this might seem a little angry, but you should be. This is just a prime example of the Jets mishandling talent and letting guys with team control walk away for absolutely nothing. Svechnikov is going to sign with some other team now, probably on a very cheap deal, just like he did for the Jets, and will probably improve on his play last year. And the Jets are going to promote Jansen Harkins to the third line? Like, come on. This is a year where you need to show the fans that you want change. Svechnikov embodies that change. You're taking a chance on a younger prospect that's had injury problems, that is only 25 years old and is a former 18th overall pick, finally gets more than 21 games in the NHL, puts up a pretty decent season even though Paul and Dave Lowry screwed him for more than half the games he dressed in, and you still, after all of that, let him walk for nothing. It's like, this one just bothers me. It really does. Like, and I know this isn't a money thing because we have no one to sign. Again, let me go to cap friendly. Other than Dubois, do you see any important names on that list? No, you don't. You don't see any of the important names on that list other than Mason Appleton, who even then, he's not going to cost you an arm and a leg and maybe a $2 million player maximum. Go to the defense. Who do you need to sign? Oh, nobody, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely nobody. The only person that you need to sign if you're the Winnipeg Jets is goddamn Eric Comrie. We have about $16 million in cap, and we're talking about trading Blake Wheeler too, who's also making $8.25, so shed that off. Even if we retain half of that, shed off $4 million. Still, we let Svechnikov walk for nothing. Chevy, why? That's all I want to know. Why? This one bothers me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know what your favorite Svechnikov memory was. I think it was easily the mic'd up and a couple of those goals he had in the later half of the season. He was awesome. He's a great player, great character. Everyone loved him in the city. Everyone loved him on the team. Good locker room guy. Good energy guy. All gone for nothing after 1 year of a pretty damn good improved year of play for him. Gone. And let me remind you, this isn't another Alexander Romanov 2.0. We let him walk for nothing just because. Great move, Chevy. Can't imagine you had a, whatever. You better do something to make up for that, Chevy. You better bring in some type of forward talent to replace that. Because Jansen Harkins ain't sure as shit going to be playing third, second line minutes. And if he is, goddammit, I will go gray faster than my grandma.